All right, everyone, welcome to the Stanford Lee Show, the place for songs, stories, musicology, and more. And this is our New Year's special. It's going to be a really great show, so if you enjoy, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and look at the links and content below. Let's get started. So I was making plans for the New Year's, and New Year's kind of filled up anyway because I think we have some people coming into town, and I guess they're gonna escape some of the craziness and come here for craziness. But seriously, to do this up Gatsby style with a little bit of ritz and glitz, I wanted to think about well, how can I tie that in musically? I was listening to some Tin Pan Alley stuff. You see, that's like the music from what do you call it? The Flapper Age, from the Roaring '20s. And something about it just seemed really relevant to me today. You know, to think about you know, what is high society, and what is wealth, and why does that become kind of a theme or something that we look at when we enter the new year? I think it's probably kind of in the back of our minds a measure of where we've been and where we want to go in the preceding year, because we want to better ourselves and express these successes as milestones in our life, and that's when we come and we celebrate, and we do, if you will, kind of put on the Ritz a little bit. When I was listening to some songs from the Roaring '20s, I was struck by, I guess, the struggles they had at the time, but also the disparity between the really poor and the really wealthy. And musically, the themes were very interesting because there was kind of a dark humor about some of the songs, and a bit of wryness and wit about it as well. I wouldn't say they were songs for or against anything. It was just kind of a harsh and humorous look at the human condition with some of it. And like, for instance, the song "Brother, Can You Spare a Dime?" I'm probably not going to play it here and, you know, get a copyright strike or whatever, but I've heard so many versions of that song that, you know, like the Bing Crosby version, which is, I think, probably my favorite, all the way to Dave Brubeck's band, which kind of swings it and makes it into jazz masterpiece, but probably totally changes the mood of it. But yeah, just, you know, for me, I kind of reflect on, you know, musical interest and themes. So I set to writing a song. I kind of gave myself a challenge, like, I don't know, I just have a hard time grasping this disparity between extreme poverty and extreme wealth. And I think that sometimes now we confuse prosperity with influence. You know, with some people, they make a lot of noise in society, like entertainers and athletes, and some of them are really wealthy, and but I think some people that are really wealthy, probably the most wealthy of all, are the ones that are elusive. You never see it. You never know who they are. They're probably off in some yacht in St. Martin's or in the Caribbean somewhere, and you know, like, why wouldn't somebody want to, you know, just live their life if they had met their milestone of achievement and just enjoy life? Anyway, that's my idea of it, but you know, maybe you have a different idea. Okay, so you'll have to bear with me in this song called Hollywood. I started it out as kind of a musical piece, and threw in some effects and vocals, and I don't think I ever really finished it. It had a really interesting chord structure that I kind of transposed and played around with in an interesting way. And I always liked the chords of it and the melodic quality of it. And it did have a bit of a Tin Pan Alley kind of feel to it, and worked well with the jazz interpretation. So I set myself to writing some very wry, sarcastic lyrics, but not too sarcastic. What I did was I imagined myself as kind of a old school Hollywood snob, and I think people try hard to be liked today, maybe too hard. But the character in this song that I'm portraying is somebody that doesn't care. You know, it's just they are what they are. It's neither good nor bad. Just you know, a snapshot of somebody that you would imagine at one of these high-style kind of Gatsby parties. You know, with extreme wealth, while people are out in the cold. You might have some flappers playing in a sand pit, you know, digging out diamonds or something, you know, that you hear stories about. And elaborate parties and kind of like what they really think and feel inside. I just wanted to understand that, and it's not a reflection on anybody today, but just combination of images and characters that I can imagine as Hollywood moguls. And I think coming into the new year and realizing the power of influence and what wealth really means, and when sometimes wealth and influence are confused between the two. So let's take a trip high style to Hollywood. We got a show tonight. Bring all your game and hustle, or you'll be out there on the streets. Be quiet and follow my lead. I've got people you've got to meet. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. Parties for people just like me, where influential people meet, going on about trendy cause with vanity and fake applause. Do I really love the fans and entertain Americans? I wish that they would go away. They don't understand a word I say. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. Pay your rent and medicine. Come and meet my lovely friends, courtesans and fake rock stars with dirty money and clean sports cars. Am I really out of touch? Can't believe I spend so much. I know my mind will be just fine once I take it off my mind. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. It's not that I'm not on your side, I just need an alibi. The Greek Isles or somewhere in Paris. This town's getting too tough for me. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. You'll spend some money in Hollywood. Bring your game and hustle, my dear ingenue. I'm sure you see all the angles now, and I'm sure they see you too. See you too. Hollywood. Yeah, so it really wouldn't be New Year's without playing some Auld Lang, you know, just to be traditional here. this New Year's. Thanks for joining our New Year's special. It's been a real pleasure, and I'll see you next time at the Stanford Lee Show.